This is KMTV 3 News Now.
I'm Vanessa Villafuerte with 3 News Now. Here's a look at what's happening now. It's a hot topic that can put several people on edge, racism, and it's because of fear and misunderstanding that the Unraveling Racism speaker series kicked off on Thursday to try and unite our diverse communities. Understanding racism and privilege is the first step to bridging gaps and bridging people from diverse backgrounds together. Unraveling Racism with author Adam Fletcher Sass is a step toward unity. And the key is the more we know and understand, the more we grow and accept. Researchers at the University of Nebraska did a real-life crash test. Here's the video. And researchers crashed the tanker into a concrete barrier at a high speed on Wednesday. And notice in the video, the barrier is much thinner than the one we typically see along roads. This test could lead to safer, more cost-effective barriers around the country. And researchers were looking to see if the barriers could prevent a tanker from rolling over them and causing large spills. And they say they're happy with the results.
And I'm 3 News Now meteorologist Chris Swaim. It's cloud cover heading into early Friday morning. There's the timestamp up top. As we get closer to daybreak, we start off dry. The morning commute's in good shape, but it's late morning, early afternoon that we'll see some spotty rain start to work its way in, and that could transition to a little bit of a mix. Now, some of that could be enough to create some slick spots on the roadways. I think the potential is low for that, but it is there. Just keep an eye on it. That system lifts north, joins the main line of snow, which will slowly sag south as we head into Friday evening, overnight, and into Saturday morning. The silver lining here and the biggest development is that this system has been delayed a bit, so it looks like it arrives later in the day on Friday, overnight, and into Saturday is when we pick up our lion's share of the snow. Most of this, the bullseye, to the north of our area, up towards Sioux City into parts of South Dakota and Minneapolis. Nonetheless, I think we have the potential to pick up 1 to 3 inches. Now, the Omaha metro area is on the lower end of those totals. I think closer to 1 inch to 1.5 inches. So we're not going to get buried. It's hardly even enough to shovel. In fact, if you want to just let it melt into Saturday, we do warm up, but higher totals certainly off to the north and west. Through the overnight hours, we get back to the freezing mark, becoming mainly cloudy through tonight and into early Friday morning. The focus there on the snow arriving late. One more note is that wind gusts could get up to 35 miles per hour. The snow will be very light and can blow and drift a lot. Visibility could be impacted even if it's not piling up on the roadways. So a couple of hazards there. It's something to watch. It's been a while, April 19th, since we've had our last measurable snow. Sunny back for the weekend. A big warm up, 30s, 40s, and 50s. We don't stop there. We'll push the 60s by midweek next week. Tuesday and Wednesday likely get warm enough for some high temperature records to fall. I think we'll easily get that Wednesday if we can hold in the mid 60s. An incredible week ahead. A lot of big changes. Stay up to date. Just be sure to check back here.